But to be honest, holy shit. There's a fuck ton of people. Alright. We are live. Alright. It's time to get a little ready. We gotta get ready. Switch everything out. Back. Everything. Here we go. So we're gonna start with the bicep, tricep, shoulder, superset. Here we go. Let's get started. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was hearing someone. But unfortunately, there's a fuck ton of people. But yeah, as you've seen, well, I cannot film because there are people on everyone. But yeah, bicep, tricep, shoulder press, like bicep curl, tricep push up, and shoulder press overhead. I do two exercises for every part of the upper body. That's just one for bicep, one for tricep, and one for shoulders. Already done. After that, I do one for chest, then 2 for back, and then I go back to chest, and then do 1 for bicep, 1 for tricep, 1 for shoulders again, but on their own this time. Like the second one for biceps, I do it in a superset, but like to work the forearm at the same time, like I curl and then I switch to get the forearm workout as well, and then I do some shrugs after that. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. There's a shit ton of people. Oh my god. It's almost impossible not to film someone. And I don't want to do that, so yeah. Pretty hard. Anyway, let's do our second superset. $25. Second one done. Got another one, then we're moving up to chest. Oh my god, look at that. I don't want to film people, but look at that. There's so many people. The whole rack is gone, like empty. Same with the barbell, like there's a lot of people there. A whole lot of people. But yeah, as you can see, I can pick up 25-pound dumbbells with my hand because I got massive hands. So training my bro. Hey, merci. Thank you. But yeah, they're 25. I'm not lying, but yeah, I got good grip, but at the same time, yeah. The first time I'm gonna do it with my left hand because my thumb was wet because of my water bottle. But yeah, I'm actually training to do it with 30-pound dumbbells whenever I use them. Okay, this is pretty cool. Alright, let's do our last superset and then move on. All right. I gotta keep you close because there's a lot of people, and I don't like filming people because privacy reason and respect. Joey Swoll made out a whole career out of calling people out. Hey, thanks for the likes. Much appreciation. All right. It's been a while since the last time I did upper body when I'm live, because I'm training a lot with my coach. Oh yeah. And then with the holidays and everything. And sometimes the only time that I could go live was always lower body for some reason, but yeah. We're back. And that's when my upper body doesn't give out on me. It happens. Oh, this is you. Alright. Both machines are used. Let's try and find another one for chest. The staff are very sweet. Nice green bandana. Thank you. Well, it's funny because I bought it at the dollar store because yeah, I wanted to get my sweat with it, just like I'm Jay Cutler. Well, he uses a bit of a towel, but it's actually a towel that cools itself. But I just use it to catch my sweat, so it doesn't drip in my face. Hyperhidrosis, which is basically a disease that makes you sweat a lot. You lose your water more than the average person. You sweat more than the average person. So yeah, and it's uncurable, but yeah, average person. So sometimes, like I feel dizzy because I drink too much water, but I'm still dehydrated because my body is just evacuating my water. So yeah, I'm suffering from the heat and water. Yeah, kind of tricky. Chest press, baby. 140 pounds. I don't know, we might up it up after that. We'll see. That's how it goes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following my journey. I'm at 252 right now. Let's push some more goals. I three. All right. It's weird because from one machine to the other, it's not the same. Like there's a machine I can only put 110 and it works perfectly. One I gotta put 160. This one targets the pec a lot more. Like I feel it a lot more with this one I'm using right now. It seems like it's the same machine, but just because of the reach behind your shoulder blades, you can really feel the pump, and this one, it's amazing. So I'm gonna keep it at 140. At 110, that's chest press inclined. So yeah. But there's a chest press machine that I do 160, and I don't feel it as much as this. The pump is amazing. So yeah, thank you for following my journey. make sure you subscribe because we're on the road to 300 subs. At 300 subs, I'm gonna shave this head bald. Bald. I'm gonna look like an egg. If we hit 300 subs, I'm gonna do it live. And make sure that you're public though. By the way, there are 3 people in my subscription list. Yes, sir, Danny. But yeah, thank you because there are 3 people that just made themselves public. Because like my subscription list didn't move, and there were 3 people that I was not subscribed to. So yeah, thank you for those 3 people that made themselves public. This one I could sub to them. So make sure that if you're not public, if you're private, make sure that you make yourself public so I can sub back to you, or comment on my video showing support, and I'm gonna sub to you this way. Until then, I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna do my second step. Let's go. Hey Danick, c'est parce que ça l'a traduit tout seul ton mot. Alright. So yeah, for those who don't know, I speak both French and English. French being my first language, but yeah. I'm trying to practice my English. Unlike all those Quebecers that, oh no, screw English, we're getting invaded. We're the invaders. We are the minority in Quebec. So I'm trying to train my English better because I'm the minority that speaks French. I think a lot of Quebecers should do the same, to be honest. But yeah, let's do this. The pump is amazing because there's one that I put there and I push so I feel it less, but just being there forces me to squeeze my shoulder blades as much as possible to get that pump to the max. And that's why there's this thing to give yourself like a limit, because you can risk to because you start like too far. If you tear your pectoral muscle, it's not good. So yeah, it's good to give yourself a little boost to get into it and then start doing your reps. You know what? I'm gonna try and do 160, but with using that. I'm gonna try and do 8 reps. Let's up it to 160, boy. And I'm gonna use that pedal. Put myself in position. I'm gonna cool off for a little bit more, then I'm gonna get back to it. So yeah, after that we're gonna do two back exercises. One of them is gonna be pull down, the other one is gonna be rows. Normally for the chest machine for the other one I do chest fly, pec deck, but it's always used whether I come at 7 a.m. or at 11 p.m. It's always in use, so yeah. I guess I'm gonna do some bench press. As always. After that, for shoulders, lateral raise, tricep pull down for the tricep, bicep curl with the barbell for the bicep, and in a superset for the forearms as well. And after that, we're gonna do some shrugs, and that's gonna be it. Until then, I'm gonna do my third set. Let's go. Did 8 at 160. Was my goal. Tried to do number 9 and I couldn't do it. But yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Alright. Let's move on. Some pull downs. Here we go. All right, first set done. Whew. Here we go. Whew. So, how are you guys doing? I'm doing well right now because like, my workout's going well, and honestly, I'm surprised that I've been free to do so many machines and exercises until now with the amount of people there is right now. Like I struggled to find a place for my boots because there were so many boots. I struggled to find a locker in the locker room because there were so many people there. I struggled to find a place to film without filming someone because I'm not supposed to film. People come to the gym to train, not to film. So I'm considering myself lucky to be able to film. Yeah, just like Joey Swoll says, you need to do better. Mind your own business. Not everyone wants to be filmed. If someone sends into my camera, then so be it. What does that have to do with me? Oh yeah. We're gonna do a second set, let's go. So, hey, thanks for the likes. Thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, I do 150 for this one. Before I did 170, but with an awful, like, an awful technique, an awful range of motion, you know. So yeah, I'm trying to work on my technique with 150 pounds instead of 170. All right. Woo. So yeah, I got one more set to do with the pull down. Then I'm gonna do 3 sets of rows. Still for the back. Yeah, I'm gonna shave this head when I hit 300 subs. I'm gonna do it like at 200 subs I shave my mustache. At 300 I'm gonna shave my head. At 400 I don't know. We'll see, I can make time. We're not there yet, to be honest. And I'm not doing this for the money, so yeah, I'm very grateful for every single one of y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna do my last set for this one and we're gonna move on to the next. So it kind of gave out at the last rep. Okay, let's do some rows. And at the same time, what's funny is that it kind of works my forearm as well, my grip and everything, because I'm trying to get as far as I can and then try and pull. And I gotta hold it, you know? Right. All right. First set done. One more set to go. Then we're going back to chest. All right. Let's go. All right. We're gonna cool off a little bit more. Then we're gonna do another one. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm still here grinding. All right, let's do one more. Like, what's stupid is that it's not even that it's hard. It's that I'm hitting muscle fatigue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm reaching failure every time because my muscles are fatigued. All right. Okay. But I'm still not gonna give up. Sometimes, and when it's when you're fatigued and your muscle don't want to do it, and you force them to do it, that you get the best results at the end. When it's not supposed to be easy. If it's easy, it's not working. All right. But yeah, the problem is that I'm tall, so yeah. I got a lot of reach. Oh yeah. It's kind of hard sometimes for me to do certain things in the gym. But anyway, let's do one more and then move on. Oh no. All right. There's one thing I'm happy though. because you see, like I struggle a lot more than usual. But and I put less weight, but as hard as this look, my chest did not leave that pad like that. That pad that I put against my chest. When I put more, it was easier. That's because like my chest was separating from it, and yeah, like it was there, and then, oh. So I was ego lifting pretty much. But this time it did not leave the pod. It stayed in position, stayed in place the whole entire time. So that's a win for me. I'm controlling my reps much better, even though it seems harder. Holy shit. Okay. Right. The amount of people that was there, I couldn't even cross, like, I couldn't even walk in between people. And then I went, holy shit. Because I saw the amount of people and I was like, how the hell am I gonna get through them? So, the ball rope is not gonna be available. Like, there's no way it is. With the amount of people there is there, sometimes it's a calm day and the ball rope is not available. Wait. No chance. No chance. No chance. Ain't no way. Every time it's a calm day, it's never available. But the day that I've seen the most amount of people I've ever seen, like ever, now it's available. Like, like what in the world? And yeah, so much people like. That's the reason I was like that, because I couldn't get through people. So bench press is busy, so I'm gonna do triceps. All right. So first set is done. Oh yeah, after that, I got more set to go. After that, I'm gonna check if bench press is still used. If it is, I'm just gonna do lateral raises. And after that, I'm gonna check again. And if it's used, I'm gonna do biceps. If it's used, I'm gonna do shrugs. Then maybe even bench press at the end, or I'm just not gonna do it. If it just use the whole entire time. Oh yeah, I still got a lot of chances left. So yeah. Oh. Here we go. Hold on. I'm hitting failure, but I'm not done. I lower the weight. I still did 12 reps. But I 8 reps with 60 pounds. And after that, I lowered to 50 for the last 4 reps. So I'm still doing 12 reps. And trying to go further and further and further. Bottle flip, bottle flip. Epic fail. All right. All right. Let's do the last one. £50, then at 60. Triceps burning. All right. Bench press is used. Not used. It's free. It's free. All right. I'll place my towel. 5. Because I'm hitting muscle fatigue, so instead I'm doing 12 easy. Then after that, upping the weight from 5 pounds, and then dying under that. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Just. Now I'm just gonna do 3 sets with the same weight. No way. The only thing that should not be missing are missing, but the two things that should be missing, the bar rope and the weight stopper, like the blocker, you know, to block the weight from falling off. All right. All right. All right, 12 reps there. Normally I would up the weight, then I would fail at like 6. Knowing that I got muscle fatigue, I'm just gonna keep this weight and do multiple sets, complete sets. All right. So we got one set done, 2 more sets to go. Then after that, I'm gonna do lateral raises and then bicep shrugs. Bicep forearms at the same time and then shrugs at the end. Hold on. Oh. Trying to prep myself for the next one. Let's do this. God dang it. Are you kidding me? One side was all the way up, the other one all the way down. Because I was pushing my other hand to go up as well. But then as I was up, I went to get over like the hook to hook it up, but it just started going down and yeah. Like if I thought that this was in the hook, while it wasn't in the hook. Oh yeah, that's what happens. Did that on my rep number 10. I wouldn't consider that a fail because I could have easily put it on the second hook, in the middle hook instead of the top one. I just wanted to push for top one. But yeah, my body didn't allow me. That's what happened. But I still did 10. So I'm gonna try and aim for 8 reps for the next one. Because you know, I did 12, then 10, then 8. Would be perfect. So, got one more. Then shoulders, biceps, forearm, shrugs, and we're done. All right. Kiss. What time is it? All right. Been a pretty good workout so far, especially with the amount of people there were. I'm surprised I did this much. I got to the gym and I was like, Lord help me. Alright, anyway, let's do it. Let's die. Eight reps. And honestly, pretty proud because even though I put it on the bottom one, it was going on my throat. And I still had the power to push it on the hook. So I consider that a W. Knowing that my muscles are fatigued, it's actually pretty good. Gotta get rid of the weight. Oh wait, I have this on. Oh wait, I have the weight. All right. Let's do those lateral raises. Hold on. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it, gotta use a TAM. This is crazy. I gotta use 10-pound dumbbells because everything's over 10 from in the dumbbell rack. Anything from 10 pounds to 25 pounds it's used. So yeah, I gotta use the 10 pounds. Well, At least, at least it's for the lateral raise. So yeah. So yeah. Usually I take a 15, but yeah, there's no. So I gotta take a 10. Said Jeffrey Epstein. Sorry, I'm just messing with you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I'm doing them in a superset. One standing up and the other one bent over. So the gravity can really push him. Oh yeah. One set done. 2 more sets to go. After that, biceps, then with the forearms, and then shrugs. Alright. This one I'm using 10 pounds because there's no 15 pounds. Normally I would do 50 pounds for like the bicep and the forearms workout, but like the bicep is easy, but like the forearms I can barely do it. Me being muscle fatigue, so yeah, I'm gonna use the 40 pounds instead. So anyway, let's do one more. Let's do it. All right. And yeah, I'm not doing a lot. Like it seems easy, but that's because 95% of people do it wrong. Some people do like this, like with their whole body, and Jesus Christ, they're gonna break their back. And my coach taught me the correct way, so yeah. To really do the lateral raises. Nothing that other ways are bad, but they're like, some do it sideways, but it's more like a shrug, so yeah, they're gonna work more of the trapeze, more than the, like, that rear delt. It's really a question of what you want to work. Hey, thanks for the likes. Thank you. All right, let's do a last one, then move on to bicep and forearms. and I could be doing 50. But if I do 50 and I botch everything and I don't perform to my top potential, I'm gonna be mad at myself. So yeah, I'm gonna lower the weight, put my ego on the side, and then really work properly. But until then, let's do our last lateral raises. Six, seven. I'm sorry. Of course, that's when all the 15-pound dumbbells return, when I'm done with them. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. There are you. Oh. No way that just happened. I was about to say everything is used. Like the barbell that I could be using are all used. And as I said that, the guy with the 40-pound barbell just returned it on the stand. And I'm like, that's why I was at first, you gotta be kidding me. And I went from this to this. All right. So yeah, so 10 bicep curls, then 10 forearm, like reverse curls for the forearm. Let's do it. I'm just bored. Whatever. Sorry. I'm just bored. Look at that, the only part I'm not gonna film, I'm gonna make it. I thought that was gonna happen. Let's go. Let's do our second set. Like the first one works mainly the bicep, like the big part of the bicep. And the second one, the lower part of the bicep and the forearm at the same time. So yeah, it's a 2-in-1. So yeah, and one is easy and the other one is so hard. Like that's ridiculous. And when I train with my coach, I take one of each. But I'm not gonna do this when there are other people in the gym working. And when I'm alone, not with my coach. And even if I wanted, I almost couldn't do it, so yeah. Because everything was used. There's so many people. I'm lucky I got a whole workout. And even though I didn't put as much weight as I would have wanted, my technique was the MVP of this workout, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, I'm very happy about it still. So we're gonna do this. We got one more set to go. Then after that, we're gonna do some shrugs. And I'm wondering which way we're gonna take. Probably like we'll see when we're up to that. Maybe like a 75 on each end, you know. Like at first I was doing 50 and it was bouncing, like I couldn't control the weight. Boom, boom. And now 75 I control it. Well, 70 I control it perfectly. We'll see what happens. But before that, we got one more superset to go with the barbell. Let's do it. All right, let's go and put it back. Thing is, I was just trying to put the barbell back into its place because they put it to random place. So I was trying to get around the racking, so I could put it in the right place. So I'm gonna have to blur the camera. I'll be right back with the dumbbell because that's some heavy stuff. So yeah, be right back. Those are the heaviest dumbbells I've ever used for shrugs. 80 pounds. I squeezed as hard as I could. And what was amazing is that even though my technique was not perfect, I still controlled the weight. So I didn't like let it go like to pull my shoulders. That's where injuries happen. So I have a better form with the 80 pounds now than I had with the 50 pounds at first. I'm very happy. So yeah. £80 dumbbell. Alright. 80 solid ass pounds. That's the only thing that I use the 80 pound dumbbells for. For now. Because at some point, then like the next one is gonna be my bench press. Maybe some dumbbell rows. But yeah. For now, it is what it is. Let's do a second set of shrugs. Hey, I got a little joke for y'all. What is the best workout for teenagers? The shrugs. Why? Huh? Yeah. Why is the shrug the best workout for teenagers? I don't know. Tell me I'm not the only one finding this funny, but yeah. I could be. Why is that? Alright. Got one more set of shrugs. 80 pounds. Well, technically, 80 by shoulder, per shoulder. So it's 160. Because that's a deadlift, and then I squeeze my traps. Sorry. I had to kick the camera to get the dumbbells back. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good workout. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know when I'll be live next. My coach hasn't texted me, so it might be tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 300 subs. When I hit that goal, I'm going to shave my head bald. I sub like that to everyone that's up to me. But make sure that you're public, though, because if you're private, I cannot sub to you. So, I don't want to look like a fraud. So, make sure you're public or just comment on my videos showing support. And I'm gonna sub to you this way. And by the way, shout out to those 3 subscribers of mine that turned themselves public. So because my amount of subscribers changed, but I had 3 more people public, so yeah, and I wasn't sub to them. So thank you if you made yourself public, so I could sub to you. So until then, have a great evening, everyone. Great day.